Here at the Mental Health and Wellbeing Local of East Gippsland, we have two teams of workers.
We have peers like James who work from that lived or living experience of mental health and or addiction.
And we have a wonderful team of clinicians like Zoe, who is our dual diagnosis nurse that supports people with alcohol and other drugs.
So James, what is the role of the peer within the local?
The peers are usually the first point of contact for people that come into the local. We are people with lived experience that have been through those doors or picked up that phone ourselves, or we've actually supported people very close to us that can do that. One of the beauties about our role is that we can actually meet people in the community, at their home. We can go for a cuppa, a walk, maybe do some art together, or even pound on a punching bag together. So it makes our role a lot more versatile. And we have access to a whole lot of rooms as well, that if people prefer a more confidential, quiet space, they can do that as well. So with our lived experience, we're able to provide that support, that empathy and listening ear. We're super curious to hear your stories, and we're also love to see people find solutions to achieve the goals that they set for themselves. How about yourself? What's the role of the clinicians in all of this?
So the role of the clinicians will vary depending on what supports the individuals are looking for. The role of our team is to be able to provide very targeted support based on specific needs that they are wanting to achieve or address. For instance, if they were looking for some support around emotional regulation, or if they were wanting some information or harm minimisation or reduction strategies regarding their current substance use. So tell me, James, what's it like working with the clinical team?
It's so reassuring to have a whole team of specialists with expertise in different fields, and they have the technical skills to just be able to meet the specific needs of each participant. And it just, complements both teams together, particularly the strength that they have. Yeah. How about yourself? How do you find working with peers?
I think working with peers is brilliant. They are able to provide that more personalised care for those that we work with, and allows us as clinicians to focus more on that targeted clinical support rather than trying to kind of fit everything into the one basket. To be able to have someone who can kind of be that advocate for those individuals when we might forget that, we're clinicians, we start to use terminology or language that they may not necessarily understand. And working with peers sort of helps us to understand, that we are working with people who have had possibly negative experiences with mental health in the past.
Yeah, great. So if this sounds like a service that will suit your needs, please drop in at our offices or give us a call on 1300 000 352 and let us know how we can help.